The situation gaining attention right now revolves around a claim made by Candace Owens, and it centers on a very specific question: whether a piece of audio connected to Erika Kirk is fully authentic. This is not a small issue. The audio in question is being treated as something highly meaningful. Many believe it played a role in influencing a leadership transition during a sensitive moment. And when something like that becomes the foundation for major decisions, people naturally begin to ask deeper questions about how real and complete that evidence actually is. At the core of Candace Owens's claim is the idea that the audio may not be entirely natural. The concern isn't based on one obvious flaw, but on subtle details. Some listeners say the pacing feels uneven. Others point out that certain transitions in Erika Kirk's speech don't sound smooth. These aren't glaring problems, but in a moment where every detail matters, even small doubts can quickly turn into major debates. Once Candace Owens raised these concerns publicly, they spread rapidly across social media. People began re-listening to the clip again and again, and as they did, different interpretations started to form. Some listeners insist the audio sounds completely normal, just an emotional moment captured under pressure. Others are more skeptical. They highlight pauses, tonal shifts, and what they describe as unnatural breaks in Erika Kirk's delivery. What matters here isn't whether those claims are proven, it's that people are hearing entirely different things from the same recording. That's when the situation evolved into a clear divide. On one side, supporters argue that Candace Owens is overanalyzing. They say emotional speech often sounds imperfect, especially in high-stress situations. From their perspective, what critics call irregularities are simply human reactions. On the other side, critics believe Candace Owens has raised valid concerns. They argue that if Erika Kirk's audio influenced important decisions, then it should be fully verified. They're not just questioning how it sounds, they're asking why only a portion of the recording has been released. As these opposing views took shape, the conversation intensified. It shifted beyond the audio itself and turned into a broader issue of trust. People began asking, who had access to the original recording? When was it first presented? And why hasn't the full version been made public? Meanwhile, social media amplified everything. Videos analyzing Erika Kirk's audio began circulating widely. Some creators slowed it down, others compared it to past recordings. Each new breakdown brought more attention and more opinions. At the same time, the focus began to shift toward how Candace Owens's claims were being handled. Some people felt the concerns weren't being directly addressed. Others believed the criticism itself was unfair. This created a second layer of debate, not about the audio, but about the response to it. As the situation continued, older content involving Erika Kirk resurfaced. Past interviews and statements were re-examined. Some people saw consistency, others noticed differences. Once again, the same information led to completely different conclusions. What started as a single claim from Candace Owens has now grown into something much larger. It's no longer just about one recording, it's about perception, influence, and how information spreads in real time. And that's what makes this situation so complex. Some people are completely convinced that Erika Kirk's audio is authentic. Others are equally convinced that something is missing. Both sides believe they are being logical. Both feel they are asking the right questions. As new reactions continue to emerge, the conversation isn't slowing down, it's evolving. Each new video, each new breakdown, and each new opinion adds another layer. Even without new evidence, the debate keeps growing. At this point, the discussion reflects something deeper. It's not just about Candace Owens or Erika Kirk anymore. It's about how people decide what to trust in a world where information spreads instantly and interpretations spread even faster. And as long as those questions remain unanswered, this conversation isn't going anywhere.